I'm your host. I'm your host. I'm your host.
All right.
This dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
So let's talk.
What we talking about?
All right, today we talking about ladies. Some of y'all fellas too.
Mm-hmm.
Which would y'all rather do? Cry in a Honda Civic or cry in a Maybach? You tell me which one first, then I'm gonna tell you why you crying in either one of them. Ooh.
Okay, so you said, would you rather
Cry
cry in a Honda Civic
in a Honda Civic.
or cry in the Maybach?
What's up, Delta? Hey, we gonna get up real
Delta,
soon.
what's
He in the
happening?
town. He in the city today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he gonna be here for 7 days.
Oh, hey, yeah, holla at me while you here, man, for real. Definitely.
I get his number when I get ready to leave.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Anywho,
Alright.
would you rather cry in a Honda Civic or a Maybach?
Cry in a Honda Civic or cry in the Maybach. Now, naturally though, most people would say that they would rather cry in the Maybach, right?
Naturally.
So, where we going with this then? You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna give him some time to get in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on in. Get on in the room.
Really bad.
Would you rather cry in a Honda Civic or cry in the Maybach? Now, what you think about that before you answer? Cry in the Honda Civic or cry in the Maybach? That's a pretty good question.
You like that?
Yeah. When you think about it, let's think about that for real.
Oh, you on Fort Fullertondale. Okay, I know where that's at. That ain't too far.
Not at all.
I'll repeat it again. All right. Would you
Yeah.
rather cry
Mm-hmm.
in a Honda Civic
Mm-hmm.
or would you rather cry in a Maybach?
You rather cry in the Honda Civic or cry in the Maybach? What up, Ken? What up, Steve? Man, just chilling, bruh. Would you rather cry in the Honda Civic or cry in the Maybach?
Delta said Honda Civic.
Honda Civic. Why? Delta, why would you rather cry in the Honda Civic? Break that down for the people. Talk to us. Let us know why. Rather cry in the Honda Civic. Kim, what's happening? How you doing?
How y'all doing? Green tea?
That's black tea. Yeah, doing black tea with lemon this time.
That helping?
Yeah.
What's it good for?
I got black tea, green tea, and cinnamon.
Cinnamon tea?
Yeah.
I heard of cinnamon tea.
Yeah, it's cinnamon tea. It's pretty good too. That one's alright. I drink that one more for flavor. You know what I'm saying? If I want to switch it up from the green tea, which is more of a detox. And,
Okay. What's the black one
the
for?
black one is more. Don't quote me on this, but I want to say like antioxidants, natural blood flow,
Okay.
and something else. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember that one. But yeah, so definitely tea is good. Tea, you want to drink tea. You want to drink coffee. You want to drink hot liquids. You want to drink hot water. You want to drink the hot water, y'all. So definitely.
You see where it circle back around.
Right. You see how it come full circle. So definitely. But yeah, so getting back to it. Hey Royce, what's happening with you? What's happening?
So Delta, break that down. Why would you rather cry in a Honda Civic?
Okay, so somebody said, why am I crying though? So that it don't matter, right? Let's say it don't matter why you crying. You crying.
It doesn't matter yet why you crying.
Yeah, right. So just why you crying? Excuse me, just which one would you rather be crying in? The Honda Civic or the Maybach? And does the reason why you crying really change your answer? I just want to know, does the reason why you crying change your answer? So, yeah. I mean, that's a good question, though, because when you think about it, crying in the Honda Civic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you back to square one.
All over again. All over again.
All over again. You back to square one. Right back at it. Right back doing what you said you would never do again or wanted to do again.
You had a terrible starting place. Restarting place.
Right.
But you further along the curve, but you still had another starting place.
Yeah. I mean,
Where
you experienced, I guess you would say.
yeah.
You know, that's one way of looking at it. Your experience. And I guess experience is a good thing, you know what I'm saying, for the next. It's a teacher or a precursor, you know what I'm saying?
It could be.
I
Or
mean,
this one.
that's how you should look at it.
Okay, so Tanya's on that one. Okay, Tanya. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. Tanya's in the building.
In the
Tanya,
building, what's happening?
would you rather cry in a Honda Civic or in a Maybach?
You rather cry in a Honda Civic or a Maybach?
Or the Maybach.
That's a good question, y'all. It sounds simple, right? But the more you think about it and you start the process, the more you're like, okay, I see what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? If you, a lot of people would think, well, damn, if I got to cry, I might as well cry in this Maybach. You know what I'm saying? That's what people would think until you think about it in the bigger picture, yeah. And you're like, wait a minute.
All right. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's get it. Would you rather cry in a Honda Civic or a Maybach? And this is the last time I asked, and then I'm going to go and break it down for y'all. For y'all that's paying attention, I'm going to go and break it down for y'all.
Okay. Go on, break it down. We going to break it down.
All right, you ready for me to break it down? All right, check it out. So if you with your significant other, and they're cheating on you, together y'all are wealthy and well off, you can afford a Maybach. But if you leave, you're back to Honda. Would you rather cry in your Maybach or in your Honda? A Mercedes-Benz 300. Come on now, Tanya.
Right.
That wasn't a question now,
Right.
Tanya.
When you say what kind of car you want to
When
cry
you say
in,
what kind of car you want to cry in, we said Maybach
right.
or Honda Civic.
Right.
So,
Go ahead, break it down again, because, yeah.
if you and your significant other are together, together y'all are wealthy, but they won't stop cheating on you. Is it better to go start all over and cry in that Honda Civic, or you going to tough it out and cry in that Maybach? Because these are the benefits that come with being in this relationship.
Right.
Even though they keep cheating. Would you cry in the Honda or cry in the Maybach?
I think a lot of people would still cry in the Maybach and try to come up with an exit strategy. You know what I'm saying? They would like, okay.
Ain't no exit strategy. If you cry in the Maybach, you're gonna stay in that situation.
Well, I guess so.
You're
Most
stay
people
getting hurt.
So most people would rather stay in that situation with the
You
money.
believe that?
I do, because the money and the status and the this and the that. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, is forgiving. You know what I'm saying? It's forgiving. So it's like, yeah, and let's just put it in context right now. Let's say that the man is the one cheating, right? The man is the one that's cheating.
But for the man, let's say it's the woman.
Wait, no. I'm just saying. I'm gonna give examples of both.
Okay.
The man is the one cheating, right? He the one got all the bread. You know what I'm saying? Right. Most of the bread, like you said, they came up together, but his business flourished a little faster. She got some money too, though. But he the one that's cheating. So this woman got to think of, okay, do I want to try to get with somebody else, get with another man and build him up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And have him do the same thing? Or continue to be with this person, we continue to flourish, and I can get my money, and eventually I can dip. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, child support and blah, 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 and all that other crap. You know what I'm saying? So that's I don't think that most people would want to walk away from a successful thing that they helped build without some form of compensation.
Even if it's heartbreak and heartache every day.
Especially if it's heartache and heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's flip it around and let's say that the woman is the one cheating. But she got all the bread, or the majority of the bread.
Right.
They came up together, but her business flourished a little more than his did.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? We all know it's going to be a lot of dudes that's going to stay in that situation.
Okay. Let me put the twist to it.
Okay.
The twist is they're not secretly cheating now. Y'all been together long enough. They are openly cheating.
What up, Pop?
They're openly making you look bad. They're openly doing this. Do you still stay, knowing that they're openly doing this? But hey, you got the perks and giggles, or do you start all over?
Okay, I think once again, it's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Because for a lot of people, once again, I say money is forgiving. So
I would say Honda because
come on.
expenses comes with too much problem. I can't see other people in the chat from the perspective of a woman. Oh, Tanya's in Ken Woods.
Right.
And he's talking to people on Facebook.
Right. So this is Facebook up here. We got a few cameras, y'all. Listen, we are expanding, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So you're on Thoughts of the Podcast.
Right.
She's on Ken.
Right. That's Facebook up there. And just a regular recording.
Okay.
Chop it up, you know what I'm saying?
Chop it up. Right.
Shout out to Pops, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pops in the building.
Happy Father's Day, Pops. Belated Father's Day.
Right. So, yeah.
Happy Father's Day again, Delta.
Absolutely. Happy Father's Day to you.
But, okay, so Tanya says she'd rather be in the Benz, too.
I think I would rather be in the Benz, too. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying, right? If you stay in the Benz, then you're going to have to constantly deal with this.
Yes.
Constantly deal with this person cheating.
Yes.
Okay, but what if you deal with somebody cheating while you're in the Honda Civic? You see what I'm saying? So it's like if you just have to deal with a cheater, you might as well deal with a cheater in the Benz. Yeah.
You're dealing with.
Right. Get the cheater who got the Benz.
That's not
the cheater who got the Honda Civic.
That's not even an unsane or unrealistic.
I mean, that's honestly how a lot of people, both men and women, deal with it. If I just have to deal with somebody who cheats, I might as well deal with the cheater in the Benz. You know what I'm saying? Then the cheater in the Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? If I just have to. You know, and it's just one of those things because a lot of people, bro, ain't finna start over. And that be the thing. Like, and it's both men and women.
Right.
Once both people realize, damn, business-wise, we got a good thing going.
Right.
We got a good thing going business-wise. We don't want to mess this up. Personally, though, you know what I'm saying? We keep cheating on each other or like one keeps stepping out all the time on the other. But as far as business goes, we thrive together. That shows you right there they don't need to be together in a relationship. But as business partners, maybe they can remain as that. You know what I'm saying? Because
you gotta go. Okay, Tanya.
I appreciate you tuning in for real.
Appreciate you tuning in, Tanya. So,
but that's a hard question when you think about it, for real.
What kind of mindset does that take for a person to say, you know what, I'm gonna deal with this just to keep getting these amenities?
You know what though? I think a lot of people deal with that. More people deal with that than we think or than we realize. Like that's an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a certain culture, in a certain lifestyle.
Okay.
Well, but yeah, that's an everyday thing. People dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a reality for a lot of people. They got websites for that and everything.
They do.
You know, and that's crazy. That's really crazy how they do that.
So does that mean that that's how simple love has become nowadays? Or it's not about love, it's about business first?
Right. Exactly. People are now taking advantage of the business of love. You know what I'm saying? They are taking advantage.
But they laughed at us when we said that the first time.
Right.
When we told them marriage is a business,
right?
Not a relationship, out of love and caring all the time. They laughed at us.
Did you see? And I want to bring this up. I don't know.
No, Tane, you didn't say that.
No, yeah, you didn't. But I want to bring this up. I don't know if some of y'all seen this, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all attention. It's a video going around of a singles mixer. Right? A singles mixer.
Okay.
Number singles there. It was in, I want to say Atlanta, don't quote me. Nothing but women showed up. No men. 0 men showed up. 0. That say a lot. That says a whole
what does that say to you, sir?
lot.
That's interesting. What does that say to you?
And once again, like we always say, this current dating market is different, but it just goes to show you that men are not willing to deal with the stress of this current dating market.
Okay.
They're not willing to deal with it. And this particular mixer was for black people only. Only. Yes. Only. So it was only black women and black men. And only black women showed up. Only. And the woman, excuse me, who started the whole thing was there. She went live, well, she recorded it from her phone. It was like, this is a shame, y'all. Look, I'm at a singles mix and it's only women. And then at the bottom, and don't quote me on this part, but it was like starting to get the message or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A message to that effect that she wrote on there. I'm like, dang. Yeah. So everybody been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? All the blogs have picked it up and everybody been running with it. Oh yeah. So are those women crying in the Honda Accord or Maybach? They crying in the Maybach. Figuratively speaking.
No. All the women at the Civic, they're crying in the Honda Civic.
No, but what I'm saying from a financial standpoint, because
Yeah,
they have
Honda
money.
Civic.
They have money though.
But they back alone though.
Absolutely. Yes.
Civic is alone.
Yeah, right. But what I was gonna say is that.
I mean, I understand what you're saying with them being financial paid.
No,
women.
that's why I said figuratively.
Right.
But I was gonna say literally,
they
are
are
back in the Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Right. Figuratively, they in that Maybach, because figuratively speaking, they have the money, the education, the blah blah blah. But that's only figuratively. But literally, in the literal sense, they are back in the Honda Civic, and ain't nobody trying to drive it.
I should have been there.
Y'all you see it?
Yeah.
Go look it up, y'all. It's a trending video. Everybody done picked it up and everybody talking about it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost sad though when you watch it, when you think about it though. You know what I'm saying? Like folks
Sad
like
in what way?
that folks ain't rocking with them like that.
I mean, but that's Mecca.
Well,
That's Mecca where the independent woman thrives.
absolutely. Well, okay, and I would say this. This is what you wanted. This is what you asked for. This is what you getting.
Trying to get us kicked out there.
That's why I didn't say any
No, I'm
particular.
just playing.
You're right. But you know what I'm saying? It's like
But that
what
is
you
the
wanted.
Mecca where
Yeah.
the INDEP.
Yeah, this is what you wanted, so this is what you got, and now you can't blame nobody for this. You can't.
Nah,
This is exactly what y'all asked for.
but that is the message, loud and clear.
Loud and clear, but some of them still ain't gonna get it. Some of them still. Matter of fact, when you look at the comments, because there's literally thousands of comments, some of them are still blaming men. How can you blame men for a situation like that?
How we didn't show up.
You wonder why.
Well, we understand why, but to the average woman that went, that they didn't show up, she feels like one,
It's our fault.
there's not enough good brothers that would care about their sisters. Two, oh, these old nothing ass broke ass men ain't don't want to be in the presence of real women.
Right.
You know, they found some kind of way to twist it so that it wasn't them.
Mm-hmm.
It's us.
Mm-hmm. Well, if Johnny sold bottle rockets on the side of the road but didn't sell any, that would tell him that don't nobody want
He
his
said, what's
product.
the name of the video?
I'm not sure the name of the video, but just type in female mixer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Female
Mixer.
mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah, singles mixer. Singles mixer. Yeah. It's
Female
on
single
YouTube.
mixer.
It's on YouTube. It's on well, I don't want to say the name of the other ones, but it's on there too. It's on all the other social media
So
sites.
it's on the reaction people too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see it later. Man.
Yeah, everybody is talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is talking about this. I mean, but excuse me, when you really just like damn, ain't nobody rocking like that. Like folks don't want to deal with it. Folks don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Folks don't want to. And you like, damn, okay, yeah, it's to that point now to where a lot of people just don't want to deal with it. And we talking about the current dating market, y'all. Current dating market. Which we
I can
know
see
it's a separation, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's kind of, it's rough out there, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just ain't dealing with a lot of things. And when you telling folks, I want somebody who makes six figures, and you putting this all over the internet, men who don't make six figures aren't even approaching you. One girl, and it's not the same video, this is a different video,
Okay.
said that she wouldn't date a man who makes $100,000 a year because that's only $247 a day. And what if they go to dinner and the bill come out to be $300? She just spent all the money that he made that day. She let that stupidity spew out her mouth.
So she wants more than a six figure?
Well, yes. Now, this is my thing though. Hypothetically, the man take you to dinner on the weekend, on a Friday or on a Saturday, right?
Right.
Now he done made $247 every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Right.
So if he take you to dinner on Saturday and it's $300 and you spend $300, you see what I'm saying? He's fine. He's okay because he made $247 5 days before y'all went on this date.
Right.
That's why she don't need to be spewing that type of stupidity out of her mouth. You think that you said something slick or something smart. I'm not gonna spend all that man money, all the money he made that day. Well, baby girl, he made that money the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before. So what are you talking about?
Maybe he didn't make it to spend on her though.
Right, but I'm just saying she making it seem like she doing him a favor. You see what I'm saying? As if, oh, I ain't gonna spend up all his. Like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? These women, bruh. Basically, how she gonna try to run down a man who make $100,000 a year? How, bruh? How? 100 bands a year? She trying to run them down?
I mean, but there's very few men to make that. So I don't know who she's dating.
And and once again, that was my point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, a whole bunch of rappers gonna make $100,000 a year, just because they play that role. Most of them don't make 100. 75, 68 max. Is it something that got money because they know how to manage their money and business right? Yeah. But a rapper on average that gets a big deal only makes 60 to 70. You don't see a brand new rapper in the game, even if he's hot, like Jack Harlow, making $100 million or.
But what about all the jewelry they got?
It's not real.
What about the car they drive?
They're rented.
What about all the women though?
Man, come on, man. With the look, the women come after the look.
Oh man.
It's fraud. It's all fraud.
So you saying I shouldn't be a rapper? You just killed my dream of being a rapper. I thought that's all I needed.
No, I'm not saying that. If you want to be a rapper, you should be a rapper. You
okay,
be a conscious rapper.
I still can have my how to be a rapper starter kit.
Yeah. What is that?
I bet that same girl probably talking to somebody in jail. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a real one. There's a real one in jail.
That's true.
He might not get out no time soon. But hey, we all need a pen pal now and then.
It's an image they chase and not a relationship.
See? So you don't need none of those things. It's the image.
Just the image. Right. And that's true. I mean, but man.
Because I done seen 4 chicks' head turn when that new Corvette pulls up.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a sports car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like a real Lamborghini or whatever.
And they like, who that?
Who that? I bet he paid.
Yeah, he paid all right. Paying you no attention.
You might pay him all the attention in the world though, because it's easy to bait them.
Mm-hmm.
Once you bit the bait, it's easy to bait them.
Yeah.
It's just what do you do after that?
They like shiny things.
They do like shiny things. Sorry, I like shiny things too. But I'm not the bait.
But
It's a lot of men make 6 figures. It depends on where you're looking.
first of all, it's not a lot of men that make 6 figures. This has been proven already.
In her field.
Okay, but in her
She's the
field.
anomaly.
Okay.
She works around people that make 6 figures.
Right. But that don't mean it's a lot of them.
Right.
I'm saying no around her, yes, but go 1 block from that company, 2 blocks from that company. You see what I'm talking about? That would be a lot. You know, okay. All right. Like you just said, like rappers and stuff like that.
But she might be talking about white men too, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no doubt.
She might not just be talking about black people that make $100,000.
Even that ain't easy to obtain. And they make it seem like that you can just easily just 100,000.
It sounds good.
It do. Mm-hmm. Working a 9 to 5 is hard to hit 100,000.
You'll never make 100,000 working a 9 to 5.
Well, no. I know quite a few people who do. I do. I can't put their business out there, but I do.
Okay.
One do coding, and the other is
medical coding.
Any kind of coding. They can code.
Or like computer coding.
Computer coding. And the other one do So I guess it'd be web design.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where if you need something on your web page, but they do it on the corporate level for Coca-Cola.
They have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they definitely. And then yeah.
So I guess you proved your own point wrong.
What?
There's a lot of $100,000.
Oh no. Out of all the people I know, you know what I'm talking about? That's two. That's two. Out of all the people I know, and I know a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know too many people that make 100,000. And then then let me say this too, right? Because once again, not putting nobody business out there, but I know somebody who worked in New York who make over 100, but they would tell you quick that ain't nothing up there. That's equivalent to like maybe 70 here in the South. You see what I'm saying? So depending on where you at, that 100 ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying?
I was told I can make 100 if I go to DC.
Probably so.
Degrees.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, like you said, you have to look at the cost of living, the cost of a car. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and all that.
That's
So
the car part.
when you look at that 100,000, how much is that? You know what I'm saying? That 100,000, are you really gonna be able to do anything with? Right, maximize, right? But yeah, I know folks who making some paper. A couple of them, it's few. It's not very many.
That's so sad.
It is.
Cost of living in South is good, 100,000. Okay.
Yes, if you're making 100,000 plus
Except
in the South, you really good. You good.
Yeah.
You are good. Like you are really, you balling.
You
balling. You balling.
I can do it.
What?
Make 100.
I know I can.
I don't know if I can make it here.
Oh.
But in
I'm
the
trying.
South
I'm trying.
If I move to Texas, I'll probably make it.
Mm-hmm.
Or Florida. Maybe even South Carolina. North Carolina, definitely. They boom. Let's see, West Virginia.
You pull up in the Corvette, she gonna try to get your number. Big facts. Big facts. You pull up in the Corvette, she on you.
You just became her new friend.
Yep.
Oh my God, I was looking for you.
Corvette.
A
new Mustang, or you know, an old school. Just something shiny.
Pretty much.
Something
You
shiny.
get a car wash.
Yep.
Put some wax on the rims.
And that's gonna do it. So, would you rather cry in that Honda Civic or in the Maybach? Cause remember, that Maybach gonna give you what he give you. You gonna keep crying. You gonna always be crying. Now you're gonna be in the Maybach and you're gonna be in the big house. You're gonna have the Jews. You're gonna have all that. But you got to deal with what you got to deal with. Or you can have your freedom. You know what I'm saying? Do your own thing over here in this Honda Civic, Honda Accord. Choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let me see. Okay. I look dark.
Say what?
It look dark. If the light ain't shining over here, let there be light. And there was. Like,
oh man, what's a good bar to get some good drinks from?
we'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll tell you a couple of
Okay. That ain't gonna cost me too much though. You get faded. Faded. Drunk. Faded.
It's one.
Down the street? Okay. What does she feel like coming in front of
We're gonna find out. So y'all, what y'all think? What y'all think? Huh? Y'all want to cry in that Honda Civic? You got enough room in there? Can you like let the seat all the way back and cry? Have a good cry? Fall asleep in there? Can the air work?
Would you say is it a comfortable sleep?
Yeah, it's a comfortable sleep, you know, because you know you like if you know you have a good cry, like
That'd be one.
yeah, snot might be coming out like a good cry.
When you gotta go to sleep after work.
Yeah, you like I'm gonna take me a nap. Can you go to sleep in that Honda Civic?
No.
Now remember when you got out that Honda Civic, you know
It's yours.
it's yours. It's yours. But just remember, like, ain't no more big house, ain't no more, you know what I'm saying?
Dinners?
Yeah, none of that. None of the stuff that made you stay, basically.
Trips to Europe?
Yeah, that's all gone. All that's gone. All that. So,
Do you think money really makes people happy though?
no, of course not.
So with that being said, what is the whole principle behind? Is this slow today? Yeah. What is the whole principle behind staying in the Maybach then? If the money don't make you happy, if it's not about the money, what is the purpose of staying?
Okay, I would say this. Money don't make you happy, but everybody want to find out for themselves. You see what I'm saying? So
I got a friend.
we may know that it don't make you happy, but folks like, it can make me happy, it can make me until you there, and it don't.
I got a friend. She said she always wanted to know what it feel like to have a dude pay all her bills.
Chief, what's happening?
What happening? What it feel like to have a man pay all the bills. So he jokingly or seriously, or because they say it was very joke, there's some serious to it. So he said, "It's okay, you my struggling girlfriend." So now she says she want to get back to working so she can do her own stuff because she don't like being nobody's struggling girlfriend.
Okay, well.
So what I'm saying,
Hey.
do the money really make you happy?
No. But she just didn't like the statement, just the thought of
I mean,
it.
it's more than a statement, but
I mean, it's the truth, but I'm just saying, like, she didn't like him saying it. You know what I'm saying?
so
she
nobody like you saying the truth most of the time.
That's true. I don't, no. Amir, what's happening? But yeah, no, that's nobody wants to be the struggling anything, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriend, boyfriend, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody wants to be the one that's recognized as the struggle person. You know what I'm saying? It's like
if it just happens here and there, that's cool.
yeah, but you don't be like, who the struggle one out the group? You be like, damn, I'm the struggle. What?
Man, remember you just borrowed that $500 from me, man?
Right.
Remember you asked me to pay your
Everybody got a
rent?
story, right? Remember the time we was out of town? Oh. Remember the time? You was like,
Okay, I got it.
I'm the
I'm the struggling friend. Damn.
Nobody wants to be that struggle buddy. Nobody at all, for real.
Is there AT&T over here? It is, right? Down the street?
Yeah, and T-Mobile and the Sprint.
I don't need those two.
I mean, I don't know.
They down that way, though. Down.
No, you gotta go back out.
Whatever.
Yeah, we get it together. Northbound, southbound, eastbound. They're like, what? They point all over the place. We know where we point, y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, down the driveway. Make a left. Make another left. Push that way. Then, yeah.
Then when you get out, make it right. When you leave out of here, make it right.
Yeah.
Make it right. I know you're like, what? All right, y'all. Listen, we've been breaking it down for y'all. So
we need y'all feedback.
Yeah, we need y'all to talk to us and let us know what y'all think about this. You know what I'm saying? You crying in that Honda Accord, Honda Civic?
Is it worth
Ford
it?
Escort?
Is it worth going back?
Right.
To be better?
Now,
or should you stay where you at and be bad, be worse?
So, you think like women would do it until the kids get grown?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And then once the kids get grown, now she like, you know what, I can go and be by myself.
By that time, she's been saved up her own stuff.
Right. Or she can, at least afford to live in an apartment by herself.
She didn't put on the front for the kids so they're old enough that it don't matter no more.
Right.
That's why like when people have kids, they say, oh, and then as soon as they turn 18, the last one turn 18, you see the divorce papers come through, and they're like, when did you feel this way, Mom? I've been feeling this way. Haven't you seen me and Dad ever be in the same place at the same time?
They ain't never noticed it. Like you said, they ain't even noticed it. But, excuse me. I think for parents who can't get it together, that's actually a responsible thing to do.
You think so?
Yeah. Hold it together until the kids is 18.
That's why Kylie Jenner, you're not reading my comment.
Because we're not seeing all of them.
It stopped on it's a lot of men that make six figures. It depends on where you look. I read that. That's all that you said. There's no other comments showing up. I be trying to tell y'all that. Y'all be posting controversial comments.
Right.
YouTube won't let them come through.
Right. We trying, y'all. We trying to read all the comments. Everybody comments. Yeah. So.
How's Bojangles? Whoa.
Bojangles.
How's Bojangles close? They close early, staffing issues? Sometimes. You're in Fullertondale, so yeah, they probably did close early. I don't know. It's something about Fullertondale. It's only certain restaurants they open over there. Ain't that about right? Like Chick-fil-A's open, Sticks is open.
Pat, what's happening?
What's going on, Pat? But yeah, so like it's got to do more damage staying than leaving. It's got to.
It can, but I just think depends on how severe the situation is.
Okay. I get okay. Perfect person. Perfect. I know somebody that's been married for 23 years. Got off the, no, was it 13? 23, I think 23 altogether. They known the person 23. Good night. Good night, Tanya. And they've been married for 13 years. Something like that. It's been 23 years altogether. They're just not becoming single, and then they have to find themselves. They have to figure out who they are now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You crying that Maybach, you lose you. You lose self-respect. You lose dignity. Is that worth crying in the Maybach?
I don't think you lose self-respect and all that though. Because
if you stay with someone for 18 to 20 some years because you got kids, say you don't got kids and you stay. Well, you finally, like you said, when they get their exit plan, they finally leave. Who are you now?
I mean, you're gonna be whoever you are. You know what I'm saying?
So then,
like,
why do people have to find themselves? Then what does that mean? Like,
I mean,
why do you got to find yourself if you're gonna still be who you are?
Well, I'm not a fan of that term. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I don't even know what people mean when they say I got to find myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really honestly speak to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to find myself. What, you lost? You know what I'm saying? Like, what exactly do you mean? Are you like your purpose in life? Okay, I can get that. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to find your purpose in life. But when you with somebody for 23 years,
right?
I don't think that you don't know who you are. You should know who you are. If you don't know who you are, then that's your fault. 23 years of being with somebody else don't mean that you're nothing. It don't mean that you're not whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. And that means you've been that for the past 23 years. It just means that person accepted you for that. Damn. Now, I think what a lot of people have to learn how to do is figure out how to be single again. That's the problem. When you attach to somebody for 23 years, your whole mindset is us, a group, a duo. So everything you do and all your movements and all your thoughts is of a group, of a duo. You see what I'm saying? Everything you do, that's how you think about it. So now that you're single, now you have to think about you still thinking as a duo. Now you're like, wait a minute, when you go grocery shopping, it's not for two no more. Because it became second nature for you. And before, when I was saying like if somebody was an asshole, it's like whatever your personality was.
Right.
If you were super nice, if you was a giver, if you were a caretaker, that was you throughout the whole 23 years. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be like, well, I don't know who I am. You are the same person you was before you was with this person. It's just now you don't want to be with this person no more. For whatever the reason may be. Right. You decided I don't want to be with this person. But you know who you are. Because now you know what you like and what you don't like, what you're going to put up with, what you're not going to put up with. You know how to make a home. You know how to deal with a person for 23 years. You know how to compromise. You know how to do X, Y, and Z. So you look at all the benefits of being with somebody. And now, and it shouldn't matter, but since we can say I was in a relationship for 23 years.
So when you say so they get resilience, they get patience, they're good understanding of people, they know how to work as a group in a team setting. So they get a bunch of good traits behind it.
Yes.
Why is it so hard to be single then?
Because this world is set up for a two-person income. You see what I'm saying? This world is set up for a two-person income. It just is. It's set up to where you need your income plus your spouse to live comfortably, which is why you hear a lot of people say, damn, it's hard to live by myself. Because it's hard to live by yourself because everything costs so much. if rent was the way it was back in the 90s, but we getting paid the way we getting paid now, people be balling out, having a good time, running it up. But it's the fact that a 1-bedroom apartment is almost $1,100 now. You see what I'm saying? For a 1-bedroom apartment. So just think, if you making, and I'm just throwing a number out, if you making $15 an hour, you can barely afford that apartment.
True.
Plus utilities.
True.
Plus food. You see what I'm saying? Cable. And it's like, it just don't work. So just think, if that other person come in and they making $15 as well. Now all of your check plus a quarter of their check will cover all y'all bills, and now they still got 3/4 of their check for y'all to live off of. You see what I'm saying? So it's set up off a 2-person income. 2-person income.
That's why the dope game been looking so appealing to me lately.
Ah.
Y'all didn't hear me say that.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I appreciate that
head.
GQ. You know what I'm saying?
That was the voice in my head. Y'all didn't hear me say that.
And they man, it's just one of them things, bro. That's how they making it. That's how they making it.
He said he disagrees. Said, now if you have children, that's different.
Disagree on which part? So
Crying in the Maybach.
So you would rather? Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, I understand some people might disagree. Some people would rather go and start over and be in the Honda Civic. You know what I'm saying? And have their freedom in the Honda Civic. Ain't nothing wrong with that neither. Nothing is wrong with that. I ain't saying anything is wrong with that. I just ain't trying to start over. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, the term I can do bad all by myself, that's true. But at a certain point, why? Because along the way of me starting all over, I'm encounter the same situations. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So you think it's better just to find that person that you can rough it out with first, opposed to looking for somebody to make you happy over all these years?
Okay, so, and that's a tough question, right? I think, okay, I want to start with this. It's up to you to make you happy.
It is.
It's not up to your spouse to make you happy. And I think that's the first thing we have to understand. It's up to you to make you happy. Your spouse adds on to your happiness.
Being single with 2 incomes. I understand the stage in your life. Oh, he said disagree about being single with 2 incomes.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying that the world is set up where you need 2 incomes to make it.
He said disagree.
I mean, well, if you single and you have 2 incomes, that's pretty much proving what I'm saying. Because look at that second income as if the other person was bringing in that other income. All I'm saying is you need more than one stream of income. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say you necessarily need that other person, but you need a second source of income to make it.
Right.
Unless you just making good money like that. And I'm talking about like that. Okay, maybe you are balling. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you single with 2 incomes is the same 2 income that I'm saying is if your spouse had an income.
He says you're right, he got 3 incomes.
You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's all I was saying. And that's how the world is set up now. Back in the day with Big Mama and them, it only took granddad income for the most part.
1 income.
1 income. And he raised 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part. But nowadays,
he fed 6. His wife
right, he fed 6. Right. Big Mama did it. Granddad went out, made the money, brought the check home to her. She busted down, did what she had to do, my bad, and fed the kids, and you know what I'm saying, and all that, and everything was good. But they only needed 1 income back then. Nowadays, you need 2 incomes, sometimes 3, depending on if you're trying to get a house, if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is different.
It's definitely different, and it's only getting worse. I just watched inflation's at a 40-year high. 40-year high. So, you know, hey, I'm just saying, y'all, it's crazy. Like, just think about it and see if you can work it out before you step out that Benz. I mean, that Maybach, you know what I'm saying? And go back to the Honda Accord. See if y'all can work it out. You see what I'm saying?
If it is workable.
Right, if it's workable, right. If it's salvageable. You know what I'm saying? Because, especially if y'all came up together and his business or like one of the spouse's businesses flourished a little bit faster than the other one, you don't want to leave that. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, I put in this work with you.
True.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? We having these hardships, but we can work through this. The same way we work through the hardships of the business and we made the business grow. Let's work through this too. Or maybe y'all can go the route of talking about having an open relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many, or you can just say, hey, listen, let's remain business partners because we really work well together as business partners, but let's end the relationship. Stuff like that. Like, it's options to this thing. But don't just walk away because you put in too much time in the business and too much time in the relationship.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You don't want nobody else reaping the benefits laying they head on your 1,000 thread sheet counts. You know what I'm talking about? Sheets and shit. No. 1,000 thread count. You don't, no. Silk pillars and all that. Like, no, man. Y'all done put in too much work together. If y'all can work it out, work it out.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't, then, okay, then you're going to have to work out some kind of financial agreement or something. But don't just jump to that Honda Accord if you don't have to.
It's true.
Not if you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That'd just be my thing.
The have to part.
Yeah, if you don't have to. Now, if it's just something like they did something that's just terrible to where it's unforgivable, and we all know it is unforgivable acts out there. If they do an unforgivable act, then okay, that's different.
What would you deem an unforgivable act?
Touching the child.
Having a baby on you? Having a baby on you?
No, if they touch the child.
No, I heard that part.
Yeah.
I'm asking about...
Oh, you say it's having a baby. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. They have a child. Yes, I think that's an unforgivable act. Yep. Not only did you creep, but you let the man shoot the club up. Yeah. And you had the baby? Oh, no.
You say you had the baby?
And you had the baby? Right. I'm just saying, because now I'm be looking at this baby like, oh, this buddy.
That animosity towards the baby, man? Golly.
No. I ain't saying, I ain't got no beef with the baby.
Man.
I ain't got no beef with the baby.
Not the baby. Man.
Right. I'm just saying, every time I look at the baby, I'm be thinking of what she did and, that kind of stuff, man. That kind of stuff. They ain't been coming through?
No, ain't nobody coming through.
Uh-oh. All right.
Everybody left us.
That's all right. Well, we're going to go on end this one on now.
You want to end it?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. I'm your host, Dysfunctional's World.
I'm your boy Sid, a.k.a. Mr. Let's Talk.
Till this time, for the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.
We out.